Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today on the table we have a H&K VP9. Let's get this review started. Alright everybody, so as I said, this is a HK VP9. Now I was going to kick out this, I like to call it Heckler and Koch, but obviously it's Heckler and Koch. But if you hear me say Heckler and Koch, it's just I'm messing with you, so just bear that in mind. Alright, comes with this hard case. Let's go ahead and get it opened. It comes with a user manual, gun lock. Comes with two 17-round metal mags. These are actually made in Germany, these mags, along with the gun is actually made in Germany, also being H&K. So it comes with these two mags. Comes with a speed loader, and then it comes with different back straps, and these are different parts of the grip, which I'll go over in just a second. And it comes with the VP9. All right, so there's different models out of this. There's ones with optic cuts and things like that. This one is a plain Jane, no optics cut, just straight gun, just how it is, okay? All right, let's start here at the grip. The grip's really nice. It does fit pretty well in the hand after I changed the back strap. Now, it does come with, technically there's a total of 3 back straps. There's one attached and 2 in the box. There's a pin down here that you pop out, you slide this and pop it off. When it first bought it and it came with the large one with this huge palm swell on the back, I did not like it. It rubbed pretty bad on my hand with shooting. But once I put this out and I changed it to what felt good to me, it fits like a glove now. So I really like the customization of the grip. And you can actually change these panels out also on the sides, and that's what else was in the boxer. So you can change how it fits to your grip almost exactly. So I love that about the VP9. It does have finger grooves here. I know some people may or may not like that. I'm not, you know, I kind of didn't love it on the Glock, but I actually really like it on the VP9. I think it makes my hand feel like a glove, basically. It's got some very nice texturing all the way around. Very nice indeed. It does have a slight cut under the trigger guard right here, and then obviously we have a slight, it's obviously not a beaver tail, but you have this slight part come back here, so you can get a nice high grip and purchase on the gun. Now, what makes this slightly different, there's 2 versions of this model. There's multiple versions of this gun, but there's 2 different versions you can have for the mag release. This one has the paddle that you push down, or you can get the button. I decided to get the paddle to try it out because I haven't tried a paddle on a pistol like this before, so I wanted to feel how it did. It's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I prefer this or the button. For me to actuate that paddle, I've got to manipulate and turn my hand around to get it, because I only have medium-sized hands, and my thumbs, as you can see, don't come anywhere near it, so I've got to change my grip on that to be able to reach that, or I guess I could use my index finger on the other side. But for me, this turns into a whole new different training issue. Anyway, yeah, long story short, it has 2 different versions. So choose whatever one you want. Obviously, we have a nice wide trigger guard at the bottom here. You can probably see that. And then we have some serrations at the front. Then we have the trigger in the inside here, and it's got the safety in the center. Obviously, if you know there's no external safety on this. If you pull either side of that trigger, it won't go off. If you depress that safety and then pull the trigger back, that will go off. Let me just make sure we are empty, which we are. The trigger's not bad. It's about a 5.5 pound pull trigger. The reset's a little weak, but the brake is pretty tactile and audible. I would like the reset to be a little more tactile. That would be great, but not too bad. Okay, so moving along, we do have a 1913 pick rail here, so you can add whatever you like, lights, lasers, whatever you want. Now, moving on up, we do have a slide lock release, and it is ambidextrous on either side, like so. This is your takedown lever right here. And then moving up to the actual slide, you do have some serrations on the front and back, and they're pretty aggressive. They do sit really well. Now, if I'm pointing, you guys are probably ducking for cover right now, but hopefully you can see, it has these 2 little tabs that sit out on the end of the slide right here, and that enables you, when you put your hand back, instead of just gripping the slide, I mean, it's got, like you would typically do with these serrations, it has these little nubs that stick out, so you can get a really good purchase for racking that slide. And then moving on up to the back here, we do have a round indicator right here. So when it's, excuse me, a live indicator. So when it's red, obviously the trigger's cocked, ready to go. And then once we depress it, that red goes away, showing that you need to rack the gun. Okay, and then moving on up, we do have blacked out serrated sights at the back here, and then we have this kind of green dot. It's not a night sight, but it does help pick up that in the daylight. And when you're out shooting, and it does, that green really pops and enables me to shoot really well, to pick that target up. Okay, now to take this gun down, I'm going to pull it back to the back here. We're going to lock it in place. You're going to rotate the tab around like so, and then you're just going to slide off. All right, so let's go and have a look at the lower right here. It pretty much looks like any typical standard polymer lower. And then we have the slide. This is the guide rod and spring. And then we have just over a 4-inch barrel. This is a Cold Hammer forged barrel. That does have the DE markings for Germany. And you have some pretty decent looking feed ramps on here. And then the fit and finish inside for HK, as you would expect, is very, very nice. And as it disassembled, and then to reassemble, just go back in reverse. All right, so now we are back together. Let's go over shooting it. I've been through about 250 rounds of just 115 grain, ball ammo, no defense ammo, and shooting was really good. Now, I think this was the first or the second mag. I think this was the first. So you can see these were my first kind of 3 shots until I kind of was learning how the gun was shooting, and then from there, this is about 10 yards, and then you can see from here how things went from there. So for accuracy, it's really good. Again, I think this might have been my, anyway, first or second, I can't remember. But anyway, you can see just a little bit, I was pulling just a little bit, got used to the gun, and then I was dead center again. So very accurate for me, right out of the box. Very happy with it. H&K is known for making some excellent quality firearms. This did feel a little snappy. With the recoil, felt a little snappy to me, but overall it's a high quality firearm. And for a price tag of this one I bought, I think it was on sale, but it was about 600 bucks. You're looking between 600 and 700 bucks for a VP9, and I think you're getting a lot for your money's worth. Again, H&K is known for making some awesome firearms, and yeah, I did like it a lot. No real complaints from me. I'm trying to think of, other than, yeah, when you get it, make sure you get it to fit your hand properly, because that first back strap was very uncomfortable for me. But other than that, I think it's awesome. Like, there's nothing I would really change. I mean, obviously night sights, but that's a given for me. I always put night sights on my guns. But other than that, it's not too shabby at all. All right, folks, if you want to buy one, links in the description. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask me below. I'm always happy to help out wherever I can. Links in the description if you want to buy one, and that's it. All right, folks, until next time, I'll catch you later.